The waiting room was silent, filled with the tension of job seekers clutching resumes and adjusting their ties. But all eyes turned when Emma walked in, her small son, Noah, holding tightly to her hand. His worn-out teddy bear dangled from his arm, its fur faded but loved. Emma's clothes were neat but clearly second-hand, her hair hastily tied up, and exhaustion showed beneath her hopeful smile. Yet, there was something about her, the quiet determination in her eyes, that made her stand out. She sat down, whispering to Noah to be quiet. He nodded, sitting close, drawing on a scrap of paper she pulled from her bag. She was next in line for the interview she had prayed for. The job wasn't just another opportunity, it was her last chance. Rent was due, food was scarce, and she couldn't afford another rejection. When the HR assistant came out and saw Noah sitting beside her, her face immediately stiffened. "Ma'am," she said curtly, "you can't bring a child to an interview. It's unprofessional." Emma's heart sank. "I didn't have a choice," she said softly. "His babysitter cancelled last minute. Please, I won't let him disturb anyone." But the woman shook her head. "I'm sorry, the manager will not like this. You'll have to reschedule." Tears welled up in Emma's eyes, though she fought to hide them. "Please," she whispered, "I've been trying for months. I really need this job." The HR woman sighed, unmoved. "Rules are rules." She turned away, already calling the next candidate's name. Emma looked down at Noah, whose innocent eyes searched hers. "It's okay, Mommy," he said in a small voice. "We can try again." She smiled through her heartbreak, brushing his hair gently. "You're my brave boy," she said, rising to leave. Just then, the door at the end of the hall opened, and a tall man in a sharp gray suit stepped out. His presence commanded attention. The HR woman straightened instantly. "Mr. Harrison, sir." "Good morning." Liam Harrison, the company's CEO, had come to review some of the interviews personally. He was known for his no-nonsense attitude, yet his gaze softened slightly when he saw the small boy holding his mother's hand. "What's going on here?" he asked calmly. The HR assistant quickly explained, "This applicant brought her child to the interview, sir. I was just asking her to leave." Liam raised an eyebrow. "Leave?" He looked at Emma. "Is that true?" Emma nodded, her voice trembling slightly. "Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I couldn't find anyone to watch him. I know it's unprofessional, but I really wanted this chance." Noah peeked up at him. "Mommy's really smart, mister," he said innocently. "She works hard." Liam's lips curved into the faintest smile. "Is that so?" He crouched down slightly to meet Noah's eyes. "What's your name, young man?" "Noah," the boy replied proudly. "Well, Noah," Liam said, standing again, "how about we let your mom have that interview? I'd like to hear what she has to say." The HR woman froze, stunned. "Sir, are you sure?" "Yes," Liam interrupted gently but firmly. "And maybe next time, remember that good employees aren't defined by their circumstances, but by their determination." He turned to Emma. "Come with me." Inside the conference room, Emma could barely believe what was happening. Liam offered her a seat, and Noah sat quietly beside her, coloring on the corner of her notepad. She tried to focus, but emotion overwhelmed her. "Thank you," she whispered. "Let's talk about your experience," Liam said. "I read your resume, impressive, especially considering the gaps." "What happened?" Emma took a deep breath. "I used to work full-time in accounting, but after my husband passed away, things changed. I had to take part-time jobs so I could care for my son. I've been trying to get back into the corporate world ever since." Liam listened silently, his expression thoughtful. "That must have been difficult." "It was," Emma admitted, "but I've learned to manage. I just need one chance to prove myself again." Her honesty struck him. There was no pity in his eyes, only respect. "You know," he said finally, "most people hide their struggles in interviews. You chose to be honest. That says something." He leaned back. "Tell me, how would you handle managing deadlines with a child to take care of?" Emma straightened. "By being organized. I plan every hour of my day. I don't waste time, and I don't make excuses. My son motivates me to be better, not weaker." Liam nodded slowly, clearly impressed. The interview continued, and Noah remained calm, occasionally looking up with a smile whenever his mother spoke passionately. After half an hour, Liam closed her file. "Ma, do you know what the most important quality in an employee is?" She shook her head. "It's resilience," he said. "And you have it." Tears filled her eyes again, but this time, they were tears of hope. "Welcome to Harrison Cole," he said with a warm smile. "You start Monday." Emma gasped. "Sarah Broken Bar, are you serious?" He chuckled softly. "Completely. And if you ever need to bring Noah in for a bit, I think we can find him a corner to color in." Noah's face lit up. "Mommy, you got the job." Emma pulled him into her arms, sobbing with relief. "Thank you, sir. You have no idea what this means." Liam smiled. "Actually," he said quietly, "I do." She looked at him questioningly. He hesitated, then admitted, "I was raised by a single mother too. She struggled just like you, and if someone hadn't given her a chance, I wouldn't be standing here today." Emma's heart swelled with gratitude. For the first time in years, she felt seen, not as a struggling mother, but as a capable woman who refused to give up. As she walked out of the building, holding Noah's hand, she whispered, "See, baby, miracles happen when you don't stop believing." Noah grinned. "You're my hero, Mommy." And as the glass doors closed behind them, Liam watched from his office window, smiling to himself. He knew he hadn't just hired an employee, he had helped rebuild a family's hope. Moral: never judge someone by their struggle. Sometimes, the strongest people are the ones quietly fighting battles you can't see. Would you like me to create 10 paragraph prompts from this story next, for voiceover and script breakdown?